just whatever the defense presents us. There were definitely some plays today that I probably could have thrown to receivers too who were open, and those guys could have made plays too. But I'm just gonna stick to what I'm being coached to do. Stick to what Coach Campbell is preaching every day. I mean, that's the smartest guy in there. So I'm listening to him, and we're just gonna keep things rolling.
On the right, Charlie.
Davis, how do you assess your performance?
Actually, hold on.
Colson's got to answer.
Colson's got to answer.
No, y'all hit it on the head. Yeah, like you said, we got a lot of talent in the receiver room. Maybe they didn't show that today, or didn't get the opportunity to show that, but they will eventually and step up when their numbers call.
Charlie.
Davis, how do you assess your performance out there? And at moments, is it at all hard to get into a rhythm if you keep getting subbed in and out of the game, or is that just kind of what you've been used to through camp?
Not at all. I mean, whatever is going to help us make plays. I mean, I was so happy for Alex when he had that first touchdown. They were yelling at me to get back in the sideline box because I was halfway down the sideline in the end zone. So, not hard at all. I'm perfectly prepared to do that. And whatever this offense needs, I feel like personally, definitely just need to clean things up on third downs. We left some meat on the bone on those plays, and those are key plays in the game. So, we're going to go back to the drawing board and find some ways to get better. But overall, just proud of kind of how I handled myself, emotionally, and was able to get the ball to our playmakers. And sometimes things were hard, but proud of the way we fought. This guy's like,
I'm gonna keep Coach Moore here for a couple more minutes and then excuse him so you can talk to the guys. Tom?
Yeah, Sharon, game one, or week number 1 to week number 2. I know we're not in the game week, but what are the biggest improvements you would like to see for the Texas game?
Yeah, everything. We're just not going to say that we want one piece of our game to be better. We're going to strive for perfection and chase excellence. So everything. We're going to try to get better on offense in all phases, defense in all phases. We thought we were really good on defense, but we're going to try to get better on that and special teams as well.
Back, Reiner.
Yeah, 2 questions, one for Davis, one for Sharon. Davis, I mean, how would you assess the functionality of the offense? What were the strong points, you think? What were the weak points?
Yeah, I think, obviously there are some moments where we struggle to, get the ball moving and do some things on third down, and that falls on me as a quarterback to, make sure we're in the right play and doing the right thing. But, we can't leave ourselves in third and long. We got to keep the chains moving. I think, that first falls on all of us to keep us going, but I'm just so proud of the way the guys battle. I mean, that last drive, that's Michigan football right there, and that's just momentum we needed. And I kept telling the guys, hey, we're going to get this thing rolling, things are going to start moving and popping, and they eventually did. And I think that just brought us all closer together, gave us all more confidence, more trust to just go out there and play fun and play free. I was praying we got another drive, because I felt like if we got another drive, we would have scored again. So, I'm proud of the way the guys fought, and the O-line especially, they really played well at the end there.
Sharon, I mean, establishing the run early and the struggles to do that, how did that affect the play action game and what you were trying to do maybe with that?
Yeah, it was really just to one guy here, one guy there. So things that we'll fix, we'll get better at.
Coach, big picture question. How do you feel about the opportunity to be the first black head coach to win a national championship?
We got to win next week first. I don't think about myself, so I just think about these guys. I just want to be successful for our program, for these guys. And yeah, that's the goal, is to win the national title, but really it's about the players that are sitting here that are in that locker room.
All right, I'm going to excuse Coach Moore. Leave these guys here for a couple minutes. Sorry, Angelique, but all you guys we got these guys that want to go, so I want to get these guys, you guys to answer some questions to them. So.
It doesn't affect me, and it's just the flow of the game. It's no different than if I was going in there and, on that play we were just hand the ball and done. It's the same thing, so it's not an issue.
I have a follow-up. I'm going to ask some questions, since that will be the last 3. How have you developed your chemistry with Colston, and also can you speak about your kicker and what he did today?
Colston, I mean, he's easy to throw to. The guy, he always gets open. I can trust him out there. He's always going to do the right thing in the right place, and I think that started early in spring ball and in camp, just knowing that he was a guy that I could rely on. And it's been that way the whole time, whether it was throwing in the winter, throwing in spring ball, throwing in the summer, and then in fall camp it was the same thing. So we're always make sure we're on the same page, communicating about things, and it makes it easy for me. So I'm very grateful that we have him. And then Zavada, I mean, that guy's been dog. He's been kicking it so well all camps. You know, we've been yelling his name every time he drills one in practice. So it's fun to watch him kick the ball, and to know that once we get into his range, you know, we're guaranteed points. So that falls on me. You know, throwing the pick, I got to be better about taking care of the football there. So because you know we were already in field goal range, but you know, taking a shot down the field like that. But we're gonna keep being aggressive, and it's good to know. I mean, I've been here. You know, we've had Moody, and then we had James Turner, and now we have Zapata, and they're all, you know, unbelievable. So it's a big part of our team and important to us.
Chris?
Josiah, talk about the defense. First of all, the pass rush and just your role out there and how fast you guys were playing it.
Yeah, I mean, that's been our mantra all camp, just playing fast, playing hard and physical. I mean, we came out there, we knew, set the tempo early, set the tone for the game, and, you know, have that same mindset throughout, you know, all 4 quarters.
Zach?
Just, I guess, specifically speaking to the interceptions, I guess, can you just speak to the momentum shift that caused for the defense, especially in a game where it was kind of tight until the 4th quarter?
Yeah, I feel like any turnover, you know, that momentum will shift. I mean, you just know those guys back there are going to do their job. And it's great to have guys like Will, you know, McCarvey back there, but, you know, this is defensive level.
And then Davis, real quick, what is Zapata's range? I guess, what is that line that you guys feel that you have points?
I mean, I don't really know, to be honest. But
670.
I mean, we have like one of our field goal posts in the practice field is like 5 yards back for like safety, I assume. And he was drawing them from deep, like into the wind. So yeah, it's deep. We just have to wait and see, I guess.
Aaron?
Davis, what's kept you at Michigan for 4 years? Did you ever think that you'd be at this point?
I think so. I mean, what kept me here was this culture, this group. Obviously, Coach Harbaugh, when I you know, he took a chance on me. You know, I wasn't a surefire guy, you know, with all the stars and all that. He took a chance on me and gave me an opportunity to come here, and I owe it to him and to this program and to this university and these guys to be here. And I never wavered. I never had any interest in leaving or going anywhere else. I wanted to be here. And obviously, there's been some ups and downs in the road, but it did feel really good tonight to get the win. And you know, I've thought about this day for a long time, so and envisioned it a lot. So I'm proud of the way I played and feel like, you know, obviously the win is the most important stat. There's things to clean up, but I'm really proud of myself, and I'm just jonesing to get back out there next week and do it even better.
We're going to go with 3 more questions for these guys, and then bring a couple other players in. Steve, Liz, Adam. Steve?
Josiah, you were part of the defense last year, that led the nation in scoring defense. You all played pretty well tonight as well. Compare and contrast last year to this year.
I don't feel like there's much changes, especially with our mindset. I mean, we just kind of carried over the same, you know, rules and, you know, mentality from last year. We're just going to continue that. I mean, you know, the same broke, no fix it. So we're going to have that same mentality coming out hard every game.
Liz?
Josiah, Fresno State couldn't really get the run game going at all today. How are you guys so successful stopping the run?
Yeah, Mason Graham and Kenneth Graham in the middle, so it makes it pretty hard for him to run it inside. But just the defense, running to the ball, the swarm mentality, you know, especially stopping the run is our mantra. You know, you stop the run, you can leave them left-handed, so we just throwing the ball all day, so you kind of expect plays.
Last question, Adam.
Yeah, Colson, this program's really prided itself on being physical at the line of scrimmage. How do you feel that element was tonight in terms of just your overall physicality on offense? Was it there? Was it not? Was it back and forth? How did you feel it was?
Yeah, I thought it was there at times, and it lacked it sometimes too. You know, maybe someone didn't strain, whether that's tight end or line, or receiver just didn't strain enough, and the guy got off and made a play later, whatever that may be. But like we've all been saying, we kind of got it together there at the end, and you know, defense can only go so hard for so long, and you know, I think that's credit to our strength stat, what we do at practice. But yeah, I think a lot, like everyone was saying, a lot of meat on the bone. I think we could strain a little harder as a whole. But just great to get a win and time to prepare for next week.
All right, excuse these guys.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
But depending on the circumstances, I can go back to 60. First I've ever kicked to 65. That's been a little win, so we'd have to see.
When you have an opportunity like tonight to choose to keep going and adding points on the board, and it's not a game where it's coming down to your points, but you just
It's just a great opportunity to kind of keep getting reps, getting used to the atmosphere, used to the field, and just the speed of play. So yeah, I'm really thankful that my coaches believed in me to put me out there. Yeah, it was just a great night.
All right, Charlie?
Khalil, I think an assumption coming into the season was that Donovan Edwards, I'm sorry, would be that running back one. Is that how you viewed things? And for more than that, can you assess your own performance coming into tonight?
Yeah, I feel like going into the season, me and Donald always just viewed it as, kind of a team thing, us just getting the job done together. So that's just how I viewed it. And then as far as my performance tonight, I think I played a solid game. I think later on, as we were able to soften them up, I was able to crack some big runs. But there's definitely some things that I need to clean up as well. Some things that weren't great as well. So.
On the left here, Andrew?
See, can you take us through your interception, what you saw?
Well, saw the formation that they were in. Seen that lineman number 2, so I knew kind of what was coming. So just played the ball, tipped it up in the air, and caught it, tried to score.
And then Will's interception, do you know? I mean, it seems like that's like a film study type interception where he jumped it. Can you shed some light on that? Maybe?
I mean, I was on the other side of the field. I didn't really see too much of it. But I just heard everybody screaming, looked back, and seen Will. And that's where the ball was.
In front here? Well, actually, we'll go around the right record. Then we'll get to Steve.
Khalil, you also made an impact on the kick returns that added to all of your yards. Can you talk about that and how you're able to impact the game in many different ways?
Yeah, for me, I love catching punts, catching kicks. It's just fun. So the opportunity arises in games to do it. I just smile and I try to take full advantage of it. And in some of those moments, I kind of felt like the team needed a little boost. And I feel like sometimes the biggest boost can come from special teams. So that was really just my goal out there, was to just have fun and try to give the guys a spark to help us go and really dominate this game.
And the left here, Steve.
When you guys needed a touchdown drive at the end there, you guys talk about the satisfaction of the team, and also a really nice run type like that. You guys were finally getting hold of it, finally breaking. Talk about how it all came together.
Yeah, it was definitely great, and definitely came in a time of need. But just the other guys in the running back room, just talking to them, asking them what they were seeing, and then everyone was just telling me, just keep throwing gut punches, keep throwing gut punches. The guys are gonna soften up eventually. And in the fourth quarter on that drive, it didn't seem like guys really wanted to tackle as much as they did earlier. So we were able to take advantage of that and score. So really that was just going through my mind, was just continuing to throw those gut punches, continue to soften up the defense. I used to play defense, so I know you don't really want to keep tackling over and over and over again. So that's really what my mindset was to just keep trying to get some yards.
Dominic, a lot of your kicks came at a time of the game when the offense really wasn't succeeding in moving the ball down the field. What does it mean to be able to put points on the board still at a time when the offense is struggling a little bit?
It feels good. I really think that, it feels good. I just think, it feels good.
Up to your Wojo.
Hello, back to the running game for a second. With so many new guys, offensive line and everything else, did you think it would take a little bit and you finally started to feel it come in there in the second half, and is that what it could be going forward?
I mean, going into the game, I was just thinking about doing my job and trying to help the team win. And knowing as a team, we understand that we just have to deal with whatever we're faced with and try to do our best and go out and try to assert our dominance to win games. So when adversity started to hit, when it wasn't clicking early on, we just all understood that, okay, just keep throwing these gut punches, it'll come. Just keep being consistent, keep throwing the gut punches, So yeah, I mean, beforehand, really just focus on doing my job, really.
On the right, Zach?
Dominic, how much did the success of Jake Moody and James Turner, I guess, lead to you picking Michigan, and have you talked to them at all, or?
Yeah, so James Turner's actually been a really, really big part of, he's been around, he's around all fall camp, just kind of helping me out when he wasn't, working out with NFL teams. And he's just been kind of around in practice, talking to me, just kind of picking my mind. I've been picking his mind, asking him questions, just walk me through your pregame, walk me through what's going on in your mind when we get the ball back. And then yeah, I got to hang out with Moody. He was here over the summer, which was really awesome. I got to pick his brain too. He's a really cool guy. Both of them just awesome dudes, and they did everything. They totally answered every question I had. So I love them, and I thank them. Yeah.
Hello, how would you describe Davis Warren and his demeanor in the huddle?
Oh, Davis has been great all throughout camp, all throughout my time here. He's able to take control of the huddle, take control of all the guys, and direct us and lead us. That's a huge part of what he brings. And even when things maybe not going as well or going great, he's always able to not get too high with the highs and not get too low with the lows, and be that level head that we need.
You're back, Ryan.
This is for Khalil. Do you find it concerning that the breakthrough didn't happen until midway through the fourth quarter, or do you find it encouraging given that maybe it supplies some momentum heading into the Texas game?
I think it's probably a little bit of both. But at the same time, at the end of the day, it's football, anything can happen. You can't go in just making assumptions or thinking some things might just go one way. So being able to deal with the adversity, face it, and overcome it is a good sign. And but the main priority is, just getting back on Monday and attacking this week of practice and continuing to do that each and every week of the season and getting better each and every week of the season. So.
And based on your experience, how realistically do you see this offense improving, or how much do you think it can improve in a week's time?
Oh, I think this offense can be great. And I think it can improve a lot in a week's time, 2 weeks' time, whatever it may be. But I'm super excited about this offense. I can't wait to play next week. I can't wait to play the week after that and continue to put together games and be out there with those guys. So.
Do you feel like defensively you guys can make the biggest jump, especially going against an offense that obviously is pretty powerful with Texas?
Having the back seven guys, all on the court, make sure that we're all on one page with each other. Because probably it's gonna be a pass-heavy game. So just make sure that we're on the same page and with that.
All right, Charlie.
This is for anyone really, but when did you guys find out that Davis Warren was going to be the starter, and what was the team's reaction to that knowledge?
We found out earlier this week, and I mean, like as you guys kind of saw tonight, both guys were playing, and for us as teammates of the quarterback, we understand the pressure and all the things that come with it. So it's our job at the end of the day to support whoever's in there and help them be the best they can be. So that's all we've been doing, and that's all our focus and mindset has been.
Anything else? All right, Liz, finish up there.
Z, can you speak on Rayshon Benny's performance today and the rest of the defensive line, especially being able to stop the run game so effectively?